All right, the highlight video from June 28th from the live trading chat room at greatstockpicks.com. One of our all-stars, Stephen B, called INVN today. Very simple call. Just called it. It was in a nice narrow range. These are 5-minute candles, so what, for about the first half hour, nice narrow range. You can see it had the gap up yesterday and closed strong. So his idea was just to break up today's high with a stop below today's low. Because of the narrow range, you can do that. 1467 entry, and you can see what happens. Boom, there's the entry, and this thing went all the way at its highest to 1594, so $1.27 in our favor on 27 cents risk, which isn't really accurate because you can see once it triggered, we were never underwater. That's just a great call. Love it when that happens. FTNT, another Stephen B call. Here it is on 5-minute candles. I love this call. It was just getting killed here, and then this little bounce. Right, and now you get the battle, sellers and buyers. Is it are the sellers gonna take it back through the lows, or are buyers stepping in here? So we just called it over this little flag as a long. 1673 entry idea. Stop only a dime below. There's the trigger, and look at this. All the way, and ends up closing at its highs or close to its highs of the day. Moves up to 1767. So 94 cents in our favor on a dime risk. And again, not really fair to say a dime risk. That's the initial risk, but we were never underwater. Two great calls by Stephen B. I called CVC when it looked like this. Now you can see that CVC had this huge move yesterday, right, on an intraday basis. These are 5-minute candles. And then today, it starts off fairly strong and then just, is in a fairly narrow range. So, 5-minute candles, we're what, over a half hour into the session. I like that. Now a high of day break means a lot more than an initial high of day break right at the open when things can be whippy. So I just called this simply as a long here, or if it breaks the high of the day, 1649. The stop only 12 cents below. Let me get these lines out of the way now, and there's the trigger, and never looked back. From 1649, it went to 1691. 42-cent move in our favor, but looking back here, you can see where the entry was. Another one where we're never underwater. That was the entry right there. Again, love it when that happens. And I also called First Solar, FSLR, and I'll show you why. All of a sudden you get this volume pop, okay? So you notice this 5-minute candle. Let me get the drawing tools going again. This is the opening candle of the day. You can see the early high right there. All of a sudden, you get the biggest volume candle of the day right here. Now, I don't want to chase this, but what it does is it puts it on my radar. And this is what I love to see. So you've got a big move. You haven't broken the high of day yet, which we all know, especially on a stock like First Solar. If you light up the new highs ticker, you can get people piling in. So I love to see the sellers come in here. Now the thinking is, if these sellers fail, I want to go long. So I just called it long if it breaks this red 5-minute candle. All right, so 44.91, 44.66 stop. And it's right back near there, and then there's the trigger. Next thing you know, now we're lighting up the new highs ticker. A few people are seeing it. Now a lot of people are seeing it, and they're chasing, and we're selling to them. I love that. So 44.91 went to 45.85 here, almost a buck on 25 cents risk. And again, we were never. We maybe had a minute or two where it looked like it might not go, but we were never really underwater in that one either. I'll be brief. I'll just leave it at that. We didn't really do much in the afternoon because of the rebalancing. It was a lot of chaotic trading in the afternoon. So I'll leave it at that. I'll quit babbling. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.